At this rate, y'all are probably like, Aubrey, are you ever not in the car? Where are you going? And I don't know. I ain't got the answer, Sway.
I'm in my car. I'm standing in my car. You know I'm in my car. I'm standing in my car. My car. Riding high in the light pole, looking like a light show. Pink from the east.
So I'm headed to a baby shower. I know I'm always in my car, but this is the only quiet space I have to myself right now where I could think out loud. So deal with it. I recently did a blog post on my perfectionism, and it resonated with a lot of people because, you know, I think we just live in a perfectionistic society. Is that even a word? Perfectionistic. We live in a society right now where everything is about perfectionism. Like, you must look flawless, do it all. And it's giving everyone anxiety. So for all my perfectionists, you know that the thing about perfectionism is it's a way of life. Like, it doesn't go away ever. So it's just kind of something for me personally that I just have to manage so it doesn't run my life. But it never goes away. Like, perfectionism is in my blood. My mother is also a perfectionist, and she just does it all because she has way more life experience in being Superwoman. But I am going crazy. I'm driving myself crazy. So we're gonna keep this short and sweet. I'm just gonna give you the 5 ways that I got out of my most recent perfectionist hole. Because after I posted that, it was just like, ah, and I kind of started to think on the ways that I get myself out of that funk. So number 1 is owning it and saying it out loud.
I know what you are.
Say it out loud. Say it.
A perfectionist. Once I posted, it's called The Process, I felt just like this huge relief of like, oh my gosh, I don't have to be perfect. And like, once you say it out loud, it just removes so much of the pressure that you're putting on yourself because it's out there and people know that you're trying your hardest, and if they don't understand that, then so yeah, just saying it out loud and not trying to hide it from yourself, which plays into number 2, know yourself, dog. Know yourself. Like, self-awareness and just knowing the things that trigger you and set you off is so important, because if you don't know yourself, how can anyone help you? Like, you're the only one that can make the executive decision to change things about yourself. So if you're not aware of the things that set you off, how can you change? So know yourself, doggy. I do that through like meditation. I meditate twice a day. I read a ton. I'm all up in personality types. That's my jam. It's different for everyone. But you know, in order to manage things that you don't like, you have to know those things. Number 3 is doing something fun. So for me, writing used to be my fun thing, but because now I'm trying to take that to another level, it has a lot of pressure on it. And I was just trying to conform to timelines, because in the social media and internet world, like, everything is like, you're hot and then you're not. Like, you have to stay relevant. So I really wanted to post things weekly and just keep myself relevant. But I found that my work suffered. Like, I just wasn't putting out stuff that I was like, oh, I love this, they're gonna love this. I was just kind of putting out throwaways because I just wanted to stay relevant. And I ended up not being relevant anyway because I didn't even like what I was posting.
Continue on West Palmer Lane for 5 miles.
No one else liked what I was posting because it wasn't interesting, it was forced. So I've recently gotten into editing music videos, or like filming my own and editing my own music videos. Only a handful of people have even seen them, and they're terrible. But because being a video producer is not the world I'm trying to be in, it's fun for me. It's cool to just film something and chop it and screw it and do all the fun stuff with zero pressure of, are people gonna like this? When should I post this? What's the thing I should do to follow up this post? Like, I just did it to do it. And it was nice because I was very proud of it and happy, and I felt like it was time well spent, and it wasn't for anyone but myself. It was just for funsies. So that helps me a lot with my perfectionism, because just doing something that's still in my realm of creativity but no pressure involved just kind of gets my juices reflowing, and it just feels nice. Okay, and depending on what your field is, that might be different. What your fun thing is to get out of your own head may be different, but that's what I did. And then if that's not working, if doing something fun and trying to just step out of my normal comfort zone box doesn't work, I like to just disconnect. And that's actually that's one of my favorite perfectionist coping mechanisms, is to just temporarily delete my Instagram, my Snapchat, not go on my Twitter. I actually don't keep any social media on my phone for that sake, and just because it's a time suck. Like, it's a lot of wasted time. So yeah, I'll periodically download Snapchat for funsies, but I keep 0 apps on my phone. But yeah, sometimes it's just good to disconnect and not have to see everyone doing all the things and being awesome at them and comparing your writing, your work, your craft to someone else. Even if it's for inspiration, like, it could be exhausting, and it could just further dig you into this hole of like, I want to be like them, or I want to work as hard as they do, and yada yada yada.
Why about yourself? Why about yourself?
So for me, disconnecting is a big one. Isolation is great for my creative process, because like it's all in my head, and so when there's too much going on, I just can't filter my creative juices with what I'm intaking and everyone around me. So disconnecting temporarily is a good one. And the final thing, number 5, is just fucking do it. Do it anyway.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
Even if you feel like it's not the perfection that you want it to be, just put it out there, try it, and trust yourself. Because if you are a perfectionist, we don't do anything half-assed. Like, even when we're stressing that it's not good enough, it's usually pretty good quality. So don't even worry about it. Just put it out there, because people relate to the flaws, because we all have flaws.
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody gets that way.
You know, but that is how I deal with my perfectionism. It helps me. It gives me peace of mind. It gets me out of my own head. And in the end, I'm just way more productive when I'm not slamming myself into the floor trying to be good enough. What is even good enough? Nobody knows, because the limit doesn't exist. So one time for all the perfectionists, you're beautiful, you're amazing at what you do. Trust the process and trust yourself, because all that matters is the heart behind what you're doing. So yeah, Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Yeah, I just really appreciate all 5 of you who've subscribed and those of you who watch who maybe aren't subscribed. It just means a lot that people even support me, because the perfectionist in me didn't want to do this because I didn't look right enough, or my content wasn't relevant enough because I'm not a beauty guru. I don't know. So I really, 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 really appreciate y'all. And I hope in your own ventures, you are just thriving and trusting yourself and trusting the process. Because as long as you believe in you, you're gonna succeed. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Bye.
We the best. You a genius. I appreciate you. You loyal. I changed a lot. You can too.